Good morning everyone and welcome back to Thailand Warden the Beach. Yes, I couldn't sleep very well last night because something was playing on my mind. So I got up very early, I opened up my passport and there it is. My 90-day non-O retirement visa is just about to expire. So I thought, like a good Boy Scout, I will go and get everything prepared, ready, and I can go to the immigration office today. So this morning I've just taken my passport. I've got the front page with my photograph on it and the expiry dates and the issue date, the entry visa stamp, and then all the extension visas, and then the first 3-month non-O visa. So I've got all of that. Additionally, I also got my pink card, ID card, plus my yellow tabby and bar. So I took photocopies of those. So I've got all that. So the only thing I now need to do is get a copy of the owner's tabby and bar, which is the blue one. Then I need to go to the bank to get a letter to say that I've got the 800,000 baht or more in my account, and then get a print off of all my my outgoings. And also then I need to update the passport book, which also got all the transactions in. So that's where we are. Anyway, so don't worry, at the end of the video I will do a recap of all the documents that you may need to take and the documents that I took. So anyway, so I'll see you the other side of the intro at the immigration's office. So see you later. Bye. Hello everyone, welcome back from the intro. Yes, so now we're at the LiQWYD immigration's office. So I'm here to get my non-O retirement visa for a year. Let's say we get it. See you in a minute. Once you arrive at the immigration office, you're going to need to complete a TM7, which is the application for extension of stay in the kingdom. So it's a TM7. You need to fill in both front and back, and also have a photograph 4x6. Arrival at the immigration's office, they're going to present you with a STM2. This is acknowledgement of your terms and conditions for permit of temporary stay in the Kingdom of Thailand. You'll also be required to fill in the other form which goes with it, which is the acknowledgement for penalties for overstay on your visa. So yeah, fill the document in and sign it and you're good to go. The other thing you're going to need to take with you and photocopy is the original one of this, and also you're going to need a photocopy. It's the original receipt that you got, proof of your address when you applied for your first non-O, which was your 90 days one. Yeah, all best plans and all that. I went to the bank this morning, but I forgot to update my passport. Although I printed out every page of my book for my transactions, I forgot to get today's stamp on it. So I've got to go back to the bank to get that done. So here we go. I'll see you in a little while. So we're now back at the immigration's office after getting my book updated. So hopefully we should get my visa. Okay, let's recap on the paperwork as I said before. So the documents required suggested on the immigration website is to obtain a 1-year retirement extension visa. So this is for the non-immigration O extension. So the requirements are you must be at least 50 years or older, and your passport must be in date. You must take a signed copy of the page that holds your photograph and the expiry date and the date of issue. You then need to print out copies of the date of the original stamp that you arrived into Thailand and any extensions. So if you had an extension tourist visa, you need to show those. And additionally, you need, most importantly, to show the non-immigration O visa. Additionally to that, you need to take the original copy of the TM30 receipt plus a photocopy. That's the one I showed you before, which had the red stamp on that they sign. Also, most importantly, you need to show that you have the financial requirements. So that's money held in a Thai bank account. So you hold a deposit of no less than 800,000 baht in a Thai bank account for at least 3 months. Or you receive a monthly income including pension of at least 65,000 baht a month, or a combination of bank deposit and a yearly income of no less than 800,000 baht. So again, the other documents you need to take with you is when you go to the bank, you need to take out or ask them to print out your full statement. So I printed out 2 statements, or asked them to print out 2 statements, which they charged me 100 baht each. You also then need to get a letter from the bank to say that this is a true, certification that the money is actually in the account. So I was advised to take 1 in Thai and 1 in English. For some reason they said this would make the process quicker, and for that I paid 100 baht each. Additionally, you then need to take your book, which your sort of passport that you have all your transactions in. So on the day, don't do what I do, go to the bank and then go to the immigration office. What you need to do is you need to do a transaction in that book. So what you need to do is either withdraw money that day that you're going to the immigration office, or put money in. Once you've done that, put the bank book in and then get that updated. That will then show today's date of a transaction. I made the mistake of not doing that, so I then had to go back to the bank, which was about a 40-minute round trip. So don't do that. Make sure that when you go to the bank to get your bank statements printed off and get your letters, make sure before you go into the bank you take money in or you put money out, and then you just update your passbook. And then you're going to need 3 photographs with a full face taken within the last 6 months. Proof of permanent accommodation in Thailand, such as a lease or rental agreement. But if you're in the country and you're doing the O-Visa, you won't need a medical certificate, or you won't have to show any criminal records that you had, because they're not required for this. However, mine was slightly different. So what I had to take was, had to obtain the visa was, again, I'm over 50. I took my passport with the original passport with photocopies, again, of the page that has my face and the expiry date and the evaluation date. And then obviously took proof of bank statements to show that I've got the 800,000 baht in the bank. I then took 2 printed bank statements, which they charged me 100 baht each, and they do actually stamp those and sign them for you. And then again, you need to take your bank book deposit of the account with 1 copy of each page, as I said before. So that's your passbook. You need to photocopy that, but you need to update it the day that you're at the bank. So put money in or take money out, and then update your book, take that into the bank, and then that will then show everything, which is good. And then I was advised to take 1 copy of a letter in English and 1 copy of a letter in Thai, which they charged me 100 baht each. So those are letters to say that you have the funds in the account and they've been in there for more than 3 months. Also, I was advised to take 1 photograph of 4 by 5 centimeters with my face, which was within the last 6 months, and proof of permanent accommodation in Thailand, such as a lease or rental agreement. I didn't have to do that because I've got a pink ID card and a yellow tabby and barn. So I took a copy of the pink card and a copy of the yellow tabby and barn. That was all that was required. And then, of course, same as before, medical certificate or criminal record certificate are not required when you're applying for an application inside the country. So I hope that was useful for you. So that's it. 1 hour later, I've now got a year's non-O retirement visa. Fantastic. Anyway, speak to you all later. See you on the next journey. Bye.